spend a bunch of time on this like injury claim, but I want you to know what happened. And I want you to have all the information, and I want somebody to do something about the criminals in this area, because, somebody's, not, by not reporting these people, whether they're your family or friends or whoever the fuck they are, it's causing, it causes problems for people that do abide by the law. And I'm sure I'm not the only victim of theft and injury from these type of people, but essentially, I just want to let you know that my back is messed up even worse now because of this incident, and it's probably stress related too. Do you know what I mean? Like, a considerable amount of stress and excessive workload for me to do all of this excessive paperwork because your insurance policies are so, you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, when I called to ask what's going to happen, I was just repeatedly told that I would have to pay this and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, why was I paying for insurance? I don't feel like I'm covered for, you know what I mean, this type of incident. You had to know, like, if it was included in my insurance, you have to deal with people in a different way that's proactive instead of, like, you know what I mean? Like, a crime was committed against me. And I feel like I'm getting, I'm the one that has to pay for it, like with this deductible and all this other crap. And then it's super stressful. Like, I'm going to try and find a different insurance provider, one that actually covers me for things that, incidences like this.
Yeah, so I only have a few more questions, and I'll go over the documents I'm going to be sending out for you. So my next other question was, do you have any caregiver or housekeeping prepaid assistance duties set in place for yourself prior to this accident?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, and are you able to complete personal care tasks yourself as of, like, for example, changing, cooking, cleaning, showering, stuff like that?
Kind of. I mean, my housework is severely lacking right now because it's like the stress and the paperwork, you know what I mean? And the everything involved, like the researching, because it feels like I'm doing an investigative thing, and then I'm calling my bank and finance company, and then I'm calling the Toyota dealership, and I'm dealing with another company because I had purchased all these extra things, like that when I purchased my vehicle, like coverages and things that I wasn't not necessarily aware of, but I just don't remember what they were because it's been it's been however long since I first purchased my vehicle, and there's like 50 pages of documents in fine print. So I'm like trying to read through all of that and then trying to like actually see like if I can contact security for footage from gas stations and call people. And my cousin came over and drove me around, and we went driving around all over the place out back to see if we could, see if we could find my vehicle, or do you know what I mean? Like, all this crazy stuff is going on, like, that I shouldn't be doing because I'm trying to like figure out what the hell is going to happen here, because I don't have money to pay for this, essentially. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I'll go over the benefits as well. Last question would be, do you have any damaged prescription glasses or clothing that you were wearing during, when the accident occurred?
No, I don't.
Okay, perfect. So I'll put no here. Excellent. So that's all the questions I actually had for you today. I'm going to be sending you out the accident benefits package in the mail. There's going to be a few forms I'm just going to need completed and returned. And that would initiate your accident benefits. Now, the two forms I'm going to need back from you is the IBC number 12. There's going to be 2 pages there. The first page is your proof of loss form, which is completed by yourself. The second page is completed by your family doctor or any attending physician that would be...
Oh, my God. IBC form. My doctor has to fill out another form. She has, like, fucking so many forms to fill out. Like, she'll never have time to do all this.